Hey, it's VSP back here. It is I don't know, six o'clock in the morning. I'm just doing some paperwork on my computer. Figured I'd squeeze this one in. Something that really bugs me and it's starting to bug other people. And got my Stanley Cup for some coffee. and anyway, I want to okay, so I live in Canada and I don't shop at Walmart. Now, my wife wants me to shop at Walmart every once in a while. Probably got some sleep in my eye. Because there's certain coloring books and certain things that she likes. She has little hobbies and stuff like that, and that's great. I'll go into Walmart and every once in a while I'll see something. Holy Christ, that's a pretty cool deal. That's kind of different. But here's the problem about Walmart. They're owned by the Waltons, and they treat their people like shit. Guess what? They're the largest employer in the United States of America. I'm from Canada. Do we shop at Walmart in Canada? Yeah, we shop at Walmart in Canada. But anyway, what the hell does this have to do with hi-fi? Well, simple. Spotify. I don't know how many millions of members Spotify has. I know Randy had mentioned it, but I do know that 263 million people subscribe to it on a losslessness basis. Now, the only reason I do this video is because I was talking about Bluetooth and how to hook up a system and giving him a guy an idea. Because if you buy like a Bluetooth and a little DAC, you're into it for about like, I don't know, 600 or not 600, but like maybe $80 for the Bluetooth and, maybe a little DAC for another $80. And then you hook it into an old school receiver or a modern day receiver or, something that doesn't come equipped with Bluetooth. And I just said, well, buy a WIM puck. They're like $129 in Canada, $80 in the United States. Just buy one of those, and then you should be able to get it into whatever you're doing. Even if you need a little bit of a DAC converter, well, that's still a few more bucks. Maybe 80, an SML SU1. I think I have a box of them. I use them all the time. They're fabulous little DACs for the price. And what I do is I'll just go optical into that, and then, into an old school, I'll go RCA. Into a new school, I think you can go coaxial. You do a lot of different things. Anyway, I try and run everything coaxial, everything XLR, everything, right down to my CD players, everything. But how does Spotify compare to Walmart? Well, Spotify doesn't treat their people like shit. They treat the artists like shit and pay them absolutely nothing. Now, understand this, okay? In this world, there's no such thing as a free sandwich. Because for the longest time, I subscribed to Spotify. Why? It was on the advice of a buddy. And that was years ago, until I discovered another one. I won't even mention it. Okay, I will. Tidal. Qobuz. They do not have the algorithms that Spotify does, but Spotify's got fucking billions of dollars to create these generated song lists for people. The only trouble is there's AI getting involved. AI is getting involved huge in this. Like, I went on Spotify the other day because you could still access it for free. And I still have it for free. I'm just never paying for it again. And look at it. And if you A/B a Spotify song through a streamer to a high quality musical machine, whatever you want to call it, everything I've got is fairly decent quality. So, I mean, I can A/B this on 4 different systems. It's not the same. Spotify has offered losslessness for 5 years. Now, it says that you can buy it in losslessness, but what are you getting? Like, what is exactly the bytes and the hertz and all that stuff? Because it doesn't equal what you get from Tidal. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're going to listen to something shitty on Tidal, it's going to come through shitty. Just like an old CD, okay? Like if you buy a brand new CD, I'm going to use Tool Fear Inoculum as an example. That is a spectacular recorded CD. The album is spectacular. The streaming is spectacular. To A, B, C, the three, it's all about personal preference. What do you like better? I'm a CD guy. But if I want bass, the vinyl's on. You know what I mean? Like it just has better bass. So I guess like in the like without like being a dick, and I am being a dick and I don't really care. The children of this world, and I don't got nothing against the children of this world, are getting Spotify for free. They're listening to Taylor Swift, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I listened to all kinds of crazy bands when I was a little, teeny bopper or whatever like that. But then you develop your own sort of style and your own personal preferences. I mean, when you cut your teeth in 1980 on Ozzy Osbourne and Rush, the chances of you listening to Taylor Swift are probably not going to happen. But that makes me 50 years old. Now, what'll happen? So Benjamin, my nephew, he probably cut his teeth on some teeny bopper stuff and has to deal with that kind of shit from time to time. But he's 17 years old. He's a recording artist. He's recorded a few things so far. And he introduces me to more music than anyone I know. And he's 17. And some of this music is fucking spectacular, man. Like country music. I'm not even a country music fan. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings and all those guys because my dad did. But Benjamin has just brought it to a completely different level for me. Listening to really new, and I'm talking guys that play guitar and don't use a pick. There's something about a plucker. Oh, and the sound of the strings. Oh my God. And when you can't hear that, it just aggravates me. And this all stems from a silly little comment that Bluetooth is better than CDs. And I woke up to that at 5 o'clock this morning as a comment on, I don't know if it was a Klipsch page or what page it was, just a comment I had made about how to show a guy how to hook up a piece of equipment or I even told him, I said, PM me and I'll send you all the information you need and you won't look back. Because I'm that kind of guy. I'm helpful, right? And yeah, anyway, Spotify, you're lying. And your CEOs sell their stocks for millions and then it builds back up and you sell your stock for millions and then it builds back up and you sell your stock for millions. And good for you because capitalism is excellent. But don't forget who got you the fucking millions. It's the people that continue to listen to Taylor Swift over and over and over again. And then you feed us this bullshit AI stuff. Like, drop it. Because you lost me. You lost me, man. And I listen to more music than anybody. I buy vehicles with specific stereos so that I can listen to music. And you're not on my list. Sorry, Spotify. And sorry, Walmart. Because the only thing you get out of me is coloring books. Thanks. Bye.